I'm gonna cut all this out.
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
If you wanted to do it,
This is the version of you I'm dealing.
you have to deal. I have a mental disorder. I mean, in real life, I really do have a mental disorder, but I have several mental disorders. But this is another one that I'm developing right now because of this podcast.
You're developing it like a character.
Yeah. I'm gonna be Edward Norton by the time this is over with, and Fight Club. You're gonna be Edward Norton, and I'm gonna be fucking Brad Pitt.
Fuck. I want to be Brad Pitt.
No, and you don't get to be Brad Pitt.
But what? Can I be Helena Bonham Carter?
Helena Bonham. Who the fuck is that?
That's the girl.
Oh, the
Fight
chick?
Club. Yeah.
Dude, that girl is like my celebrity crush. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, she's great.
And I don't know why. I think it's because she's not like a girl. She's like an entity.
She's like a whole.
It's less about like she's
thing.
physically attractive to me. Just she's like an energy.
Yeah.
She's just.
No,
she is a cigarette. Like.
In that movie, she is.
In that movie, she is a cigarette.
Yeah.
And I want to fuck it. Like, if you could fuck a cigarette, I would fuck her as a cigarette.
You said that part.
Yeah, you were talking about that, about how you would, and
you kept saying it.
Yeah, I have no filter right now, I don't think.
That's okay.
I just mentally, like, checked to see if I did, and then nothing happened.
Wait. What happened?
I, like, went deep inside myself for a second to be like, hey... That's what it sounds like.
You had a fucking That's So Raven moment where you like, we'll go back to that part when you had that moment, okay, and then it'll zoom in, and then you're gonna. Okay, so what? Okay, we have the power here. So what do you see when we enter your head? What can we do right now?
I can't say that.
Okay.
I can't. Don't ask me to do that.
All right. Well, what can we stand up and do that will be funny for it zoomed in, it went inside your head when you were checking if you had a filter. Even if that's not what we...
I don't know. I'm thinking about a lot of things that I don't want to be... I'm looking at a lot of parts of myself that I don't want to be looking at right now.
All right, you gotta get up.
Wait, why are we standing up? What are we doing?
We have to reenact whatever happened.
I can't. We can't.
We can.
It's not possible.
Get up.
I've tried it. I try it all the time.
Okay, are you going off camera? Do I stay here? What do you want me to do?
I don't know what you want. I don't know what this is. I don't even know what it is. You're making me think about myself. This is like, whose line is it anyway, except like mixed with therapy. Like, if they stopped and they're like, Ryan Stiles, what do you think about in the deepest recesses of your mind?
What did your dad do to you?
Get up. We're doing a bit about it right now.
Did he love you?
Now he's getting up and he's trying to figure out what he sees when he looks into the void of his mind.
That's what I want.
And then also having to perform it now.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, we can.
I feel like if it was honest, I would just start crying. I think is probably what.
I'm gonna need you to get
your shit together.
I just start directing you.
That's not funny.
You need to feel this moment. You need to cry.
You need to open up.
All right.
Open your ass.
Well, I'll do something with that.
Open your heart.
So anyway, okay, we're back. Episode 2. Whatever it's gonna be. Sounds like this might be a quicker one.
I'm gonna preface right now.
Yep.
I was not sure whether I wanted to do this or not.
I was in the same headspace.
No, he wasn't.
I was.
That's a fucking lie.
We were saying the words a lot, and I was like, I just can't fucking with this guy.
What is this? I just can't.
And we had some chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, we did.
That fulfilled my
spirit. We watched a
spirit.
video about some chicken sandwiches.
We did. We ate them, and then we...
I showed Lance...
We digested them with our bodies, and then we digested them with our minds.
Shut the fuck up. The fuck are you talking? We digested it with our bodies and then thought about it.
Then we considered.
We considered a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
We thought very hard about a chicken sandwich. We did.
It was good.
No, I showed Lance fucking Food Theory.
Yeah.
Shout out to Food Theory. Go, if you haven't watched Food Theory, go look it up on YouTube and watch it. It's so amazing.
Basically, he unpacked all
What the fuck are your cats?
What is... He's just fucking around.
All right, I love you.
I'll get him.
I love him.
Yeah, Food Theory. They talked about like 7 different chains and which had the best cost or
The best cock.
the best cock meat. No, it was good. It was good. I learned things. I
Any
learned never to get-
anything you say that starts with a CO,
I know.
I need to. My brain just.
But look at this boy.
Oh, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
You are a little poof, aren't you?
He is.
Let me touch your toes.
He was attacking
Let me touch your
the other
toes.
cat earlier today.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Shut up. I'm not talking to you.
Kiss me.
Make out with me.
Give me a kiss.
That's the final episode. This whole episode.
This episode is the final episode.
Dude, the final episode is going to be where we make out.
And then I make out.
This
with
is
you.
the last episode right now.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I'll let you down. I'll let you down.
any bi-curiousness that you're having needs to come to the forefront, like right now.
It's not for you anymore. It's for everyone else.
That's what this podcast is going to turn into. It's going to turn into what the fuck is the word that I'm thinking of? I can't think of the word. A voyage into our gayness.
Okay.
And us coming out
That's fine.
of the closet and finding ourselves and finding each other.
Finding ourselves
and
inside of each other.
Getting rid of our girlfriends.
Yeah, we don't need them.
Because we're really...
We have what's developing throughout this episode. We have your body and mine. I'm slightly uncomfortable, but that's okay.
There is a cock down here.
I'll lean into it.
You will lean into my cock.
Okay.
You just bump into it.
Hey, fella.
That's what we're going to do. That's how it's going to get initiated. You're going to accidentally bump into my cock on camera, and then I'm going to...
Like we're sitting here, and then I...
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what that says. I don't know what that
forgot that was
says.
your
That
seat.
you're really clumsy or my dick is huge. Like
No, okay.
Somehow-
There's more options.
somehow, no, those are the only two things that it could
No,
be.
it was me wanting it, but not wanting to admit it.
No, you're just really.
No, you wouldn't have done
that
that.
ruins it for me if you're actually into it.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, there was no way out of that.
Oh shit.
There was no way out of that corner that I put myself in.
Right.
That's fine if you're consensual. So it's fine if you want it. I'm okay with that.
I'd like to dial back just to reiterate here.
That's my favorite. So.
We were fucking talking about. Okay, so this is episode 2. I want this to get better every time we do it.
I want to be better.
No. Just as far as like what we're putting together. What is happening?
No, that's what he wants this to be better, and I want to be better.
He wants to go. He wants to not do this anymore.
Yeah.
You're gonna figure out.
Stop being this.
You're gonna stop. You're gonna figure out during this podcast that you don't like that you're bigger than this, and that you're developing a toxic relationship.
I am developing a fucking syndrome where I can't stop thinking of dick jokes because every time you fucking.
That's why we do this.
You said you're bigger than this, and I was like, my dumb brain immediately, like, literally had an accent. It was like, yeah, my fucking dick's bigger than this.
Yeah.
And that's I think that's partly me, but that's also partly your fault. That's not.
Why is it my fault?
You have to take responsibility for what you've done
I don't have to.
to me. I don't have to take responsibility for it.
No, what I was gonna say is that
Yeah, go back to that.
yeah, okay. So now that we're filming this, the episode 0 came out. I got a lot of great comments and stuff just from friends, and I appreciate that. So it's like, okay, we did something that some people hopefully want to see. But my goal is to like all I want to do is fucking edit and like make cool visuals and put music in and have fun with it.
Which
and
you
like
are which you're doing. You're fucking doing a great job at that, actually.
Thank you. And I want to actively. What are you doing?
Yeah, I really want to make it clear that, well, one, his cat is a dick, and two, Lance here this is all him. He's doing all of the. I have no talent at all.
I'm nothing.
I am worthless.
No, I don't.
No, I'm a very. He's doing most of this. The fucking editing and everything is. If it's amazing and if it's funny or cool at all, anything at all that's related to production, it's due to him. And then everything else is me. But that's fine.
Anyway, I enjoy doing all that shit, so it's not like I'm not trying to fluff myself or anything. It's just fun, and I'm glad that we're doing this. But I want to like
fluff you.
I'm trying to get at you.
I want to fan you.
I got a fluff right here. No, I just want to like try to I don't know, develop what we want to do, and like maybe now would be a good opportunity to talk about like actual ideas that we want to implement if we want to implement them. So what I was telling you is in the mail I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm going to buy a green screen. So I'm going to find a way to implement that into this.
You were telling me about that.
It's 15 feet long and like 9.5 feet
okay,
tall.
You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me it was fucking 15
Yeah. I couldn't find the exact size you're not happy right now. I couldn't find the exact size
he's being a little bit much.
Yeah, but he's a good boy.
Oh, come here.
Here you go.
Oh, I didn't
He's like, no.
I didn't mean it.
No, I don't want to. I'm a cat.
Why won't you love me? I just want someone to love me.
Because that'll like fit this camera angle here. That'll fit this screen.
I was going to say, will 15 feet even fit like this spectrum?
I measured, I think I have the camera propped a little bit more to this way than I was hoping.
Yeah.
But it should cover most of this. And then we can put whatever we want behind here.
Well, I told you what I want to put there.
Yeah, what did you say to me?
What did I say to you?
You tell me.
Why don't you say it? Why don't you be the one that says it?
Why do you... I think you said specifically Nicki Minaj's ass.
I did say Nicki Minaj's ass. That's what I want there. That's the first thing. And I want it there
because...
That's
like when a performer goes city to city, they have a rider. You know what a rider is?
A rider?
Yeah. It's like, it's a piece of paper. Like, so say you're a comedian and you go to a city to perform. The rider is cheese in the green room and a drink and like this type of snack.
Yeah, you're like your demands.
Yeah. Not demands, but yeah, that's your rider. Is like, if I'm gonna show up today, I need Nicki Minaj's ass.
If you want me in tip top shape, you want me to perform at my best at peak level.
I need to know that in
see
post processing
the fucking chocolatey peaks of her ass.
Okay.
Like
just
the mountaintop. Picture a mountain range of Nicki Minaj's ass, and it's got like white frosting.
I like that.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's just.
Don't get sad about. You got so sad.
No, I didn't.
You really.
So,
Well,
I thought about how nice it was, and I thought about what that meant for me.
Don't you hate that part of your brain?
Which part?
The part of your brain where you can't just have dumb thoughts. You also have to be like very introspective about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the part that I hate about me. Like, I would be content just being stupid.
Just being an idiot.
But
But then you're like, shit.
I have to think dumb things, but then I know what that means.
Yeah.
For me. What would that mean? Elaborate.
You said it.
I don't know. I was just visually.
Wait, you talking about the
picturing
asses? What would that mean?
Yeah.
It means I'm excited about the asses, but then I have to self-reflect and be like, well, you could just be a person and not sexualize everything and not need mountain asses behind you. That was the was the reality check of like,
you had
what if porn didn't run your life and
oh my God.
No, I'm just kidding.
My life personally?
No. Yeah, you. Fuck you.
How do you know?
I'm kidding. I didn't mean that.
I'm sorry.
We just went
We went far left on that one.
Yeah, we did.
That is a deep reflection though.
Yeah.
Those are two very. That's that's kind of what is such extremistic views.
Yeah, it's like
That
nice,
my brain
nice
is like,
asses, and they're like, why can't I just
picture a beautiful, like I was picturing it in like claymation, weirdly enough.
Okay.
Like I pictured her ass was like made of clay, and there's claymation birds flying around in the sky, like that you can see like cardboard cutout clouds in the sky that are hanging from strings, and I was just like I've in real life had to look up to see the ass. And then immediately after that, it's like, but what if it was real, though?
What if they made her do that?
What if she regrets her ass and I'm sexualizing her? And
Yeah, that's what I meant. Was like, damn, I want the ass, but a deeper part of me wants her to keep her ass. For herself and her loved ones.
That's the saddest sentence. I want the ass, but what I really want is for her to be happy.
That's it.
That's
it. You self-reflect and you realize what part of the equation.
Those are two
what
separate...
part of the equation do I belong in this
you
conversation?
have a sexual fantasy and then immediately think of all of the trauma that could be caused from that may have led up to your sexualization of.
Yeah.
But what I really want is her to find someone that deserves her. And
that's it. Okay. So green screen, all of that becomes possible, including the sad parts.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj's happiness becomes possible if we get a green screen.
Yeah.
Because we care deeply about
that's right.
her well-being.
If you think a few steps ahead of us having it, enjoying it.
And you can't have ass without without loving yourself.
Is that true?
It would make me feel better about looking at her ass.
I refuse to believe otherwise.
She totally believes herself or loves herself. This is totally fine.
Yeah. Okay, so green screen, so we can do whatever in the background. I do like.
That's gonna be dumb.
It is gonna be dumb.
You're gonna do so many dumb things.
Yeah, but you'll be part of it. And what else? I got a fucking power cable for a nicer camera. I don't mind these shitty cameras though. I'm kind of getting used to them. I think they're cool. I like the VHS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But like, so I guess what are things that we can, because this is the meeting. Production meeting is the meeting. So it is an opportunity for us to discuss the content. So like
the content.
The content.
The condom.
The condoms. Okay, moving on.
I said what I needed to say.
I got that out. If we want to do like skits or I don't know, like me for getting you to stand up and like try to reenact what went on in your head, which fell flat, and that's okay. It was funny in its own way.
I don't know how to do that. It's not a.
Yeah.
It's too.
I was too
complex of a.
I was too eager and excited. But
you asked me to think about it, and then I just started seeing like. Just darkness.
Yeah.
Just quick flashes like of different crazy things happening.
The scariest corners of your mind.
It just I saw that like everything looked like it was in the comic book Sin City.
Yeah.
Just everything's black.
The comic book? Oh, Sin City. I thought it said Sim City.
Both of them.
Like The Sims.
It's both of those things.
Okay.
So Sin City meets Sim City. That's what's happening.
I didn't play enough of those games but they like.
Neither did I.
We're out of our element. We can't even elaborate on this.
I didn't read Sin City comic books either, so I can't really speak on that. But it's in my head. It is the art style that all of my brain
you're
is
just like a noir. It's a dusty fucking detective.
Fucking piano playing.
Isn't Bruce Willis in that movie?
Oh, in Sin City?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
You're Bruce Willis, and you're driving
fucking
whatever,
smoking a cigarette.
fucking
and
just
fucking collar up.
Again, I haven't seen it, but I'm imagining.
There's music playing in the background, like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
So there I was, waiting for her again.
I don't like the.
You have to sway a little bit when you do it, and you're
like
hiding. You hide behind your cigarette.
Looking like you need a heroin fix.
I already got it. That's my problem.
That's where I'm at.
fucking nodding off. That's what's happening. Fucking waiting for her.
Where is she?
She doesn't exist.
She's nothing.
She's nothing. Have you seen that? Whose Line Is It Anyway? The LA Noir? Or
Yes.
Not LA Noir. It's just like Noir skit.
Where they like step in and out of the scene, and they're like.
Yeah.
I can't think of a good example, but they'll like talk, and then they'll be like.
They're having a scene,
just pause,
and then they
walk
break
off.
the fourth wall.
Yeah, and they're like.
And step out.
The guy be like, "No, I'm not lying." Blah blah blah, and he step away and be like, "I knew he was lying.
I knew he was lying.
He was up to something."
Big wing boy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Dude, Colin Mockery is
Colin Mockery
the
and
best.
Ryan Stiles.
Yeah, and Ryan.
And Wayne Brady. Like, fucking
Yeah.
Wayne Brady. They are so underrated in, like, comedy circles. Like, they don't ever get talked about. Like, I feel like improv is such a dying thing. And fucking, every time I watch them, I'm like, they are every bit as good as, like, the best SNL people. Like, they deserve to be up next to, like, Saturday Night Live greats like Will Ferrell and
100%.
Chris Farley and, like, all of those guys.
That show made me laugh, like, probably more than any
It still
other
does.
show that could be on. Yeah, same. Like,
It still does to me.
I love that they brought the show back, and so it was good to, like, relive some of that with, like, new material.
Yeah, but
it
it's
sucks
not
'cause
the
you.
same.
I mean, but I don't know. What
They're
else do you
old
want?
now. I want them.
I would if she.
I want to go back in time. I don't want this to be real right now.
They had Robin Williams on.
Yeah.
He fucking hung himself
He's
in the
fucking
middle.
dead now. That's what it's like. That's what my life is like.
I just check out of this conversation.
That's fucking me. That's reality now.
That's how I feel.
Robin Williams is dead.
Every day of my goddamn life.
Every day of my life, he's still dead.
Yeah.
He dies again every day.
Ew. Every time I go to bed, he dies.
Every time I go to bed, Robin Williams dies, and I wake up and find out.
That's
every
so much
day.
worse than him just dying once.
I know. It's really hard. I'm having
I
a
am
really
aware.
rough time dealing.
Don't listen.
I'm serious. I'm stuck in this
This has
loop.
been tough for me. This has been a bad
No
time.
matter what I do, I can't stop him. I get a day every single day
Ew,
to try
it's-
to reach him, and I can't.
Groundhog Day.
Every day you got to wake up and try to stop Robin Williams from dying.
That's tough.
That's a metaphor for something I'm going through, I think.
I think this is very much your problem.
I think this is very much like a manifestation of a lot of things that you need to work on
Yeah.
and not bring up in public settings.
Yeah. How did we get here?
Anyway,
Whose Line? Amazing.
Yeah, Robin Williams was on there, and just he's fucking phenomenal. Like, he fit in so perfect there, and yeah, Whose Line Is It Anyway is just it doesn't get talked about enough. And yes, they made the new one, but it's just not the same. Like, I can watch it, but it's really just me. But all I can think of is just they're so fucking old.
I genuinely enjoyed it.
They're so old.
So you're
though.
just a cold-hearted. No, I totally get it. It's always it's a really fucking good show.
I feel like they don't fit in anymore because they like Drew Carey is gone now.
That I do wish Drew was back. That was the one thing, and it's fine that I forget
do
her
wish
name.
Drew was back. It feels like it's a new group now of people, but then they were like, oh, we got to throw like Ryan and Colin in there though. But then they're like 100 years old.
Isn't Wayne Brady like full time?
He's in there, but Wayne Brady doesn't age. Like, he's not. He doesn't like look at him. He looks
Right,
like
but
a fucking,
then it's how is it a new group of people then? If it's got Wayne, Ryan, and Colin, and then they always had like a fourth random.
Fourth rando, but it's I'm not saying it actually is a new group of people. I'm saying it feels.
Okay.
It feels like it's this new crowd and new society and new host and like.
Yeah.
I feel like, and then Colin and Ryan are like really struggling to like throw in some modern joke about like they have to use like some modern slang to like show that they're hip or whatever.
Yeah.
And like still in there.
I'd have to watch it again. I remember enjoying it.
It might just be me. It's probably just me of like me making it a problem.
Yeah,
That's probably what it is.
I did love the that they got to riff on Drew Carey and like fuck with him, and that was always fun. But I think
Did you see the in between one? Drew Carey. I'm having a stroke right now. What the fuck?
Howard.
I let that lead me where it took me, and it's no surprise.
We knew where it was going.
We knew where. That's how I come, actually. That's exactly how I come. That's what it. My head. As soon as I start having sex, my head starts moving very slightly, and as I get closer to coming, it moves more.
It oscillates at a long. It's a longer wavelength.
Don't say that. That's fucking disgusting.
Until it's so
subtle. Just fucking. I look like one of those like birds dipping down into water by the end of it. I'm literally just fucking.
Just see, I can't accept that.
Either can I or anyone I have sex with. So
they really don't approve when that happens.
Courtney's very upset with that and in a lot of pain afterwards. So,
ew, like where does? I know where like your hips.
It goes in the vagina.
Your head bobs into.
Well, I dip down like. Usually what I do is like as I bob up, my dick goes in, and then shut up, and then when I bend forward, I give her clit a kiss.
But you're pivoting at your waist.
Yeah.
No,
it takes a lot of work.
No. You're pivoting your waist, so your dick can't be. Your pivot point would have to be somewhere between your head and your waist.
Yeah, I was born with another.
Okay.
Another one of those.
I have an extra spinal column.
I have so I can bend normally, but I can only use it when I'm fucking.
You're double jointed.
There's no other time I can use it. You know how like when you're close to coming, you can do things you normally couldn't do? You know what I mean.
Go on.
You know what I mean. It's like the adrenaline effect. Yeah. Like you hear stories of like mothers lifting up cars to save their kids.
Okay.
It's exactly like that, except I am doing unbelievable feats to give her my kids. Ayo.
Shut the fuck up.
I couldn't resist that.
That's good. I like that. That's good.
But yeah, so typically it's, dick goes in. When I go forward, I kiss the pussy. Then I go back up. It's very fat and just a little wah wah. I just give it a wah. Or I talk into it.
Hello?
Hello, you down there?
Hey, you doing okay?
Hey there, pussy.
Ew, you're like having you're checking in. That's what a partner should do. Are you doing all right?
Carrie, I'm genuinely trying to talk to her. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Are we okay?
Is this fine with you? Okay.
Is this fine?
Is this okay?
Is this fine that I'm doing this? Okay. Can you sign right here, please?
Yeah, sign the form.
You sign the form.
Yeah.
Sign the line.
Okay, what whose line?
Yeah, I don't know where we went. You took me off track.
Yeah.
You took me off track because of that. Okay. So yeah, whose line is it anyway? Hold on, I gotta straighten my pants.
Okay, well the greater point I was trying to make was that like what are some ideas that we can embed into this thing? Because obviously it's fun to just sit and fuck around, but also like, you know, music stuff or like you were talking about and I'd said it before, like it somehow embedding like beats and rap and shit into it, like just for fun, like off the cuff.
Yeah, I want to do that, but it's important that we can start a beat the less we can know about it, I think the better. So like, if
That's tough because
one of us would have to do it,
yeah,
it would be tough, but it would also.
I could also.
I don't know. You would probably have to be the arbiter.
Yeah.
Either way, the spirit of it, I think, would stay the same.
Yeah,
like,
we would be kind of like boom, and then we could always try, and if it didn't work, then not
then
do
we
it
just
or
don't
whatever.
do it, and you people never see that happened.
Yeah, maybe it already happened.
Maybe maybe we're talking in the past tense right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I just think it would be fun, and it's less about that. It's less about like I think it would be funny for people to watch, and more just I think it would be funny, and we just do that normally. Like that's a thing that we actually do when nobody's looking.
Yeah.
Like there's been literal times where we came like our whole hangout session has been like, yo, let's rap.
Yeah. Or like we just hang out and then like we just
What do you
go
wanna
in the
do?
car and we push play on something, and next thing you know it's 4 a.m.
And we've just been like fucking
and we're
freestyling.
so dumb at that point. Like
I know, and it gets in this like weird area where you're so stupidly tired, but then filters go away, so then you just start saying dumb shit.
yeah.
Like the giggle and the wiggle man. The wiggle and the giggle man.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna put it in right now.
Whoa, I'm the wiggle man.
No.
Yeah, wiggle wiggle man. I'm the wiggle guy. Wiggly wiggle wiggle. I wiggle a lot. If you wiggle the truth, you'll never lie.
I'm the giggle man. He the wiggle bed, and we hanging in some trash cans.
Yeah,
Got garbage on our head, and we garbage till we dead, and we garbage till we dead.
garbage in the bed, trash on the table. I am not able to come anymore. I lost a feeling below my waist.
He's got some personal problems that he can't accept. He ain't got a lot of integrity left. So just acknowledge that
Yeah.
and accept that and shit.
While the giggle man giggle, I tried to wiggle, but the upper half of my body is the only part that works. The lower part I try to jerk, it won't jerk. No jerk.
No jerk, no motion, nothing but dry cum and hoping that something come out. Next time I put a gun out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, but not for me because of the lack of splooging that I can give to the world. I am not fulfilled.
The world needs more semen in it, and I'm the person that can give it to it.
Very well said.
Fucking,
Okay.
there it is.
Okay, so it just played. Fucking what happened in that?
Fucking the legacy of the giggle and the wiggle man.
Yeah, we were just. This was literally. It had to have been at like between
It-
2 and 4 in the morning.
It was between 2 and 4 in the morning.
This was like the last thing we did before you're like. I'm like, dude, I need to go to bed.
It was, that's such a twilight moment of freestyle rapping though, because it's just all of the hinges come off and you can just say whatever you want to say. And then we had rapped so long, I think at that point that like we went past because I think when we first start rapping, it's like, or at least for me, it's about like I want to make you laugh, so I'm trying to say the thing to make you laugh. But then eventually we get like bored of that, and then it just turns into like us telling stories
Yeah.
about things, like creating characters.
Yeah, every now and then I'm like, all right, let's try to keep a narrative going, and it's so hard because we.
Yeah,
just,
you put focus to it. So.
But you're quicker than I am, so like I'm trying, but like you're able to like extrapolate so far ahead to like hit a line or hit a rhyme.
Sometimes specifically from like 2 to 4 in the morning, because I can just relax. Like there's no more pressure, and it's almost just like I'm alone, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like I can say whatever I want.
Yeah, and
I don't give a fuck.
It's beautiful. And there's so many recordings that we have of shit like that. I'm trying to remember some other ones. Most of them could never be heard, but some.
But they will be.
But we'll find a way.
We're gonna find a way to do it. The whole goal of this is to slowly ease into just being as authentic as we possibly can,
being the
without
as much
getting arrested.
you find that line, you peek over it, you take a look, and then you say, you know what?
Yes,
I like my life as it's set up right now, and I'd rather not be taken away.
I'd rather, like I've been to jail. I'm not going back. It's not happening.
I ain't going back.
Going back. But yeah, so eventually we can. So maybe one day, you guys will hear it. I mean, ultimately, what I would love to do is, like I've talked to you before, I would love somehow for us to have like this underground EP or something of like some of our freestyles. Like, not even like touched up maybe a little bit just because they're phone recordings, but like heavily just kept like in original form.
Yeah. No, there's got to be a way that could work, and there would have to be just the smallest or some amount of demand for it.
There's got to be one person.
There's got to be one person that's like, I would like to hear that, and like, all right, here you go. Because if no one wants it, then I can't be responsible for putting it out in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, I can. It's just like I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just a lot.
It's just a lot. But at some point we could probably do it.
What the fuck? Dude.
I would want to get beyond the like close friends being like, yeah, like do it. Like I would love to hear it or whatever. Like, I don't believe you. Like I want to get to the people that I don't know. I need to hear that.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Like I feel like there's several people in my life that would be like, do it. Like they're so funny and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but really though, like you don't think they're funny.
You don't
laugh.
Or they do, but I don't know. We got to break some ground. But fuck, I don't know. I was just thinking of the one Inside. I want to see if I can play that. Dude, that one.
Get inside.
I just need to hear it for a second. I don't know if I can find it. Inside.
Dude, we thought of that hook in real time, in the recording.
Yeah, and then
you
we, like,
hear us.
Did it. Open file location.
Oh, you're talking about the one we attempted to re-record?
Well, there's both.
I still think the original is better.
You do?
I do. Yeah, because our attempt to re-record it, like, it was good, but we didn't even get all the way through, and then, like, I don't know.
No, I get you. But I was just thinking of that one because that was good. We could probably retouch up a lot of the old recordings, but again, there has to be a big reason for it.
Yeah, for sure.
And like this, I mean, what we're doing now, we could just keep it as simple as possible. We're having fun, or we could add as much shit as we like. The floor is there, and we can stack on it if we want.
You can always take feedback too.
Well,
I feel like,
but I also
what was that?
Just wanted what?
Sounded there's a lot of reservation there.
No, it's just like
well.
No, feedback's good. I just want to do what we want to do and not be too burdened by.
Yeah, I didn't say we don't have to listen to anybody.
That's true.
I don't care.
I don't care about.
I don't care about anybody. I don't care about anyone.
There's no one in my life.
I don't have anyone.
I got nothing.
No, I mean I don't. I'm not saying we'd have to listen, but like you have close friends that are. I'm just kidding.
We will. Shut up. Shut up. We will. I don't even know what I was fucking saying. Oh,
I know. I just fucking dismantled you. The dumbass noise.
Oh, you
said, yeah, we will.
You said we.
Fucking we will.
And you're like, well, not we.
Well,
not
we
certainly.
This is like a sad guy about to go down a sled.
Certainly not me.
Guy that got a divorce while he was sledding. Oh. Well,
How did that happen?
we.
Wait. Did he got divorced and then he went down the hill, right?
As he literally sat down on it, and then
His wife asked him,
his wife was on a
or did he
sled.
decide in his head?
His
in that
wife
moment,
pulls up on a sled next to him on the dude that she's fucking now.
It's a toboggan.
I don't know what that is, but yep.
It's like the longer fucking thing. Here, let me look
Whatever
at
it is,
toboggan.
it's
Well, I just
a
imagine that's
device that you sled down.
that's like the big truck version of the sled. Is the toboggan? That's why she's on it with the better guy.
No, she comes up on a sled, and then with the dude that she's fucking, and then the dude that she's fucking's dick pulls up on a toboggan.
Ew, a toboggan.
A toboggan.
It's this.
I don't know what this is. No, it's just a shitty sled.
I don't know why. I thought it was. I wasn't ready.
That's
for
like an
this.
old-fashioned sled.
That's the one it's on. It's on.
That's
There's no way.
yes, that's the one that his dick pulls up on.
This isn't. Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah, you cannot. There's so much glare on that. Yeah, Courtney mentioned that too. That like it would be cool to get good like cameras and stuff, so there's not so much glare.
Yeah, I have this.
Not
one.
not on everything.
Yeah. I have this.
Just
one.
in certain
And once
instances.
I get the power cable for it, it'll look a little nicer.
But anyway, yeah, that toboggan. That's what his dick pulls up on. And then that's what he says. He looks over at his wife and he,
Well,
we.
Is this? Wait. Oh, it's solo. Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I fucking.
You might see my willy. I'm two willies in my three willies.
Hey, you might see my willy. Papa two willies. Yeah, my three willies. Bitch free willy. She gon' deal with me. Ooh, demon. Yeah, my dick a demon. Dick is a demon. Dick annoying like semen. Dick looking like big weed. Dick too cold, dick crazy. It ain't easy. But like a too many teeth.
At this fucking part.
No, dude.
Dick is crazy. Looking up, sleepy. Dick is for pooping, I'm crazy. What the fuck? Dick is so squeamy. Screaming. In a two-seater with a baby in a baby. And a baby, I was getting baby. Ain't a bad cat with a baby. Be looking like a pot of gravy. My daddy is gay.
And then fucking nothing.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
I haven't heard that in over a year, probably.
My daddy is gay.
It's not true, but I felt
That's
that.
good that you.
I felt that in my.
I'm happy that you
With
had
my
to
soul.
preface that.
What if it was
Like that
true
was
and
a
I
very
had-
important like keynote. That's not true,
Oh.
by the way.
Everything else was true. All the rest of
My
it.
father is not gay.
Dick is screaming. Whatever else we said is true.
Dude, I said not anything. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
That
But
was-
that bass goes so fucking hard.
Yeah,
When it
dude.
comes in, I forget what you did, but you made it. We were talking about a meteorite crashing to Earth when that happened.
Yeah.
That holds up. That is what that sounds like. It's
Yeah.
fucking so stupid.
Yeah, so that was a beat I made, and we played it in the car. Did a really dumb freestyle too.
Yeah.
Which basically is what you heard.
I'm having some of
But-
these pretzels.
Yeah. And then we said that would be funny if we like actually recorded it as the dumb shit that we did, and then I made like a fucking beat switch for it.
Right.
And so that crazy, stupid alien shit that happened was essentially where that went.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dick is greasy.
Dick is greasy. Looking up, sleepy. That's the dumbest shit.
No, the next line is the dumbest shit.
Yeah, it is, and I can't even say it.
What is it? What's the next line that I fucking say? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that whole era where we were freestyling, that we created a different genre. It's not even about, has nothing to do with lyrics.
Yeah.
It has everything.
It's just energy.
It's just energy and unfiltered dumb brain.
Yeah.
Like, take a brain,
Take a brain.
make it really dumb,
Just get raw brain.
fucking stick a tube in it and let it drain into something.
Yeah, and don't filter out all the stuff that comes with it.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Dick is for poop and I'm creepy, I'm pretty sure is what I say.
What you said.
Which doesn't mean anything at all, by the way. Like, at all.
I imagine you
like,
said
let's break
dick
that
is
down.
for pooping.
Dick is for poop and I'm creepy.
Yeah. I always thought it was dick is for pooping,
No, it wasn't.
comma, I'm creepy.
No, that wouldn't be. That would be an upgrade. Like, that would be.
That wouldn't be as bad. Well, that's my interpretation of it.
Dick is for poop. Like, just
It's
that
for
by
pooping.
itself.
Dick is for pooping.
No, I'm pretty sure I said dick is for poop.
Yeah, but they said, and I'm creepy. Wait, that's what you...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying I like it pooping.
You prefer me to be saying pooping, but what I'm saying is
I know.
that's not reality.
But I'm saying...
That's not
I get
what
to
I'm
have
saying.
my own version of it in my heart.
That's fine.
When I listen to it alone, and I'm crying,
he said pooping. It's fine.
for me...
It's not just
That's for me.
dick is for poop, because that's...
Because you got to think about the
Stupid.
consumer, who at this point is just us, and now is other folks.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to hear it the way they want to hear it. They might go on Rap Genius and figure out the synopsis, but until that point, they just have
Wait,
their
did you say
own-
Rap Genius?
I know it's not Rap Genius anymore, but Genius.
Wait, it's not Rap Genius anymore?
It's just called Genius now.
Oh, well, that's dumb.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
but it is that.
I'm just mad about it.
I don't know why, but for me,
For me, that's a bad choice for their company.
They should have kept that word. In
I should be the one that decides for them.
In fact,
Um,
call him right now.
but yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I just say dick is for poop and I'm creepy. So,
That's also good. It's not good, but it's also that it whatever the
and then I
other
say
version
dick is so squeamy after that, which isn't a word, but you know what I mean. But you don't know what I mean at all. That's the thing.
It's just so open for everything.
Like squeamy, if I said, hey, what do you think squeamy means? Wait, is squeamy a word?
Is it? I don't think so.
Squeamy.
You're making me think about it though.
Squirmish. Squidward.
I think of squirmy. That's what I think.
Squirmy.
Squidward.
Squirmy is such a gross fucking word.
Squeamy.
Squirmy.
To feel sick.
Squeamy? Is that? Did we find it?
You sincerely going, squeamy? This is the best.
No, is that like a real thing?
Squeamy? Yeah, apparently.
Squeamy.
Maybe it's on these like dumb not dictionaries. Let me try to.
No, that's Urban Dictionary.
Right. Squeamish. That's real. Yeah, I don't think
So
squeamy is a word.
squeamish is real.
Yeah, squeamy is.
Let's go to the closest translate. What does squeamish mean?
Squeamish definition: easily made to feel sick, faint, or disgusted, especially by unpleasant images such as the sight of blood.
So that's my dick. in that rap, that's what I'm saying.
That's correct.
But no, it's different though.
It's not correct.
It's it's squeamy and not squeamish because they're both
Is it like
adjectives. I'm assuming I'm saying squeamy as in the adjective form, like I'm using it to describe my dick. To where squeamish is also an adjective, so I don't know if they can be used interchangeably. Squeamy might.
It just sounds
be an
like to me
offshoot.
like just like a cuter version, but I haven't come up with my own definition for it.
Well, these are things we got to think about.
This is the shit you really got to unpack.
You really got.
This is what we're helping
I think the only way.
rapgenius.com.
I think the only way that we do ever release any of those raps that we do is if
As if I
we
die
can get.
tomorrow.
If we both decide to kill each other immediately after it's over, after we upload it and we just immediately commit suicide.
Yeah.
No, I forgot what I was saying. No, the only way that we can do it is if we have a separate person that will commit to dissecting what we're saying. I want it.
I want there to be
I
a-
want an
I
explanation.
want there to be a panel.
Yeah.
A panel. And we can we observe? Are we able to give input? Are we able to massage?
That's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
I think the only feedback we can give them is facial expressions. No, I'm just kidding. That would be.
You're on to something. That's what that. That's what that.
That would be every reaction that I had. You could have something there.
That might be it.
That could have been what I meant. But anyway, yeah, let's move on from the raps.
Yeah.
Let's move on from the raps. I think originally before that, though, we were discussing how do we make that episode happen? And I think we just got to do it in just a shitty, haphazard way.
Make what episode happen?
Or not the episode, the segment where we're just randomly rapping about whatever it is that we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. I would have to. I mean, I'm curious how that picked up me playing it to the speakers into that, because that might be enough to just like play it through here. It picks up here. Eventually, I'll have to get a new mic set up, but I think this works for now. Just kind of a little clunky.
Yeah, and I think the initial intent will still get like, because I think what we originally said is what we want is a separate person to do it so we can both be fully unprepared.
Yeah.
But I think even if one of us does it, we are still like the inception of it happening would still be a surprise because we would just be talking about whatever.
We could,
and you would still have to have the thought of like, we rap now.
We could have somehow it right here, and
Or
then
a timer.
Well, you could do that, but at any given time, one of us could slap the fucking thing.
Oh, the fucking.
It's just like gah, and then like.
We have to call it something. The fucking rapometer.
But the tough thing is like the best place to pull a random freestyle beat from would probably be YouTube, and then
Spotify is good too.
Oh, are they? Okay. Well, any place you pull it from would be you get like the buildup of the beat, and I would almost want it to just start. You know what I'm saying? Like start at
just start
the
like
drop.
right there in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have to do that.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. We could try it. I think it'd be fun either way.
I think the best way to do that would be Spotify and do like some boom bap beats. Because boom bap tends to just kind of cut right to the point. Like it's not very.
Also, yeah, it'd be cool to.
A lot of trap instrumentals now they want to do like this very like long like drawn out intro.
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
Like,
It would be fun if we could do it with my stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd have to get a compilation of ideas that would work for that. Because then it would be like all in-house kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, I gotta go piss. I'll be back.
Oh, okay, so I gotta sit here with the camera.
Sit there with it.
Um,
I want you to look long and hard at the mirror. Look at the camera.
so I'm going to Cedar Point over the weekend. That's gonna be cool. We're getting the frickin' super deluxe passes so we can just cut in front of the lines. I don't know how to talk when it's just me.
Yeah.
I feel so under the microscope right now.
Yeah, you like that?
No. I'm gonna make you do it though.
No, you already made me do it.
No, I didn't. When?
The first episode.
Yeah, for like a 0.2 seconds.
That's why. Why do you think I said I was gonna come tribute the fucking camera? Because I was nervous. Okay.
Because that's all I.
That's all I had. I come when I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Everybody knows when my nerves.
They know about that.
They know about that. As soon as I start getting irked.
Getting urkled.
Urkled.
All right. What's something else we can talk about?
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
No,
I for this.
Yeah, go for it. I really want to start putting out demos and stuff too in the channel.
I'm drinking from your straw. I don't give a fuck. Do you have COVID? Actually, fuck you. I'm not drinking from your straw.
don't drink from my straw.
That's not a good answer. Do you have COVID? Don't drink from my straw.
Just don't. Don't do it. What the fuck was dude? I'm nothing right now.
I know you wanted to do this.
I know we almost didn't do this episode, and maybe this never will come out. What do you think? Will
About
this
what?
come out? Is this gonna come out?
It might come out.
Help!
Hold me. Hold me.
Hulk!
Hulk Hogan.
Dude,
Honduras.
honey, help!
What is that? Honey, help me.
Honey, get in here!
Get in here to help me.
It's happening again.
What's happening?
That's for you to figure out.
What's happening, man?
It's just a feeling.
It's a feeling that's happening.
Yeah.
What do we want to discuss?
Dude, I don't know.
Just throw a topic.
Okay. A topic?
Yeah.
Just to
I
talk
feel
about?
like I feel like we talked about. Our raps enough. How long did we talk about our rap? We talked about our raps for like a hot minute.
Yeah, we played the song. Dude, I'll probably have to chop this up a bit because I feel so scattered. Fuck, man.
So all over the place.
Yeah. All right, let's breathe. We have control over the edit.
Now there's pressure.
There is pressure.
There's so much pressure to say something now.
Yeah.
You should just not edit any of this now.
That makes me feel so weird.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't fucking edit it and just let it.
Just let
it
everyone
sit
sit
there.
with our uncomfort.
Everybody just sit and be quiet.
Yeah.
That's an exercise that we could do. We could just have
Just sit and be
everybody
quiet.
sit and be quiet for
With everyone who's watching, just
for like 10 seconds.
yeah. That's fine. Let's do that. Everyone's gonna click off the video, but
Hold
that's
on,
okay.
I got a timer.
All right.
I got a timer.
Everyone breathe.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we're back. All right.
That was good.
It feels longer than you yeah.
Yeah, I could have done with like a full 30. But no, there's a bunch of songs I'm working on, and it's just hard to fucking finish things. So I'm hoping to just like put some demos and stuff out. But
Yeah.
I think I'm editing episode 1 right now, and this maybe will come out in the following week. But in the free time I have, I want to finish Moondrip. Cause it's like done.
We just need to put it out.
Yeah.
Just need to put it out.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So
I
we can-
I feel like we had a lot of fire about it, and now we just like haven't. It's my fault. We haven't like touched it in a while.
It's both of us. I've been busy too and
Yeah.
changing jobs and everything. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
put so much work into it, and everyone I've shown it to has been like very impressed. Like they like it a lot.
Yeah, and I'm super happy about that. That's awesome.
Yeah. And
Because honestly, it's probably the nicest song I think I could conceive to, like, and it didn't. We didn't intend for that to happen. It just kind of turned into this.
yeah. So maybe I'll play a
Thing.
snippet of Moondrip again.
About her off and time just pushed us apart. Didn't know that we would have to grow up by the start. We could drip on this feeling light years to the center for.
So this song, this was like, so I've been producing for probably over 10 years. That's like the main thing I like doing is just like making music and shit, fucking around and trying to put things out, but being sort of perfectionist or whatever it is. But, and also wanted to do more vocals and stuff. But anyway, so this is a song that like was one of the most challenging songs that I've ever worked on, but in
Yeah.
like the best way. And it was a lot of fun. It started with you sending me, like you found a song online that you like rapped over / sang over. It was like a bit of both. You layered in a couple things. And I was like,
Well, no, even before it was a rap.
Okay.
It was 100% a rap.
Okay.
Like I literally wrote it fresh after listening to fucking Earl Sweatshirt's new album.
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
I
yeah.
just had this like inkling to do these like real train of thought, just whatever weird ass raps. And so it was originally like super monotone and just moon drip on his feeling, light years to the center, fall endlessly. Like I was just gonna do this like weird spoken word poem thing. And then I sent it to you, and then you came back with this fucking like monster of like, bro, I got the shit, and you sent it to me, and then it was just this drop of fucking boom, moon drip on his feeling like
Yeah. Well, because you had the rap, and I don't even remember what I heard first, but I think it was just a vocal demo over the song.
Because you're right, I did record stems. And at that point, I wanted to give you as many things to work with as I could. So I did do higher, like up the octave vocals where I was singing it.
Yeah. And I loved that. And I was like...
I think that's why it was interesting too, is because I didn't tell you like my intentions for it. I just was like, this is what I recorded. Here you go. And then you took it and your interpretation was what it was.
Yeah. And I just loved the singing part. So I was like, please, let's do the singing. And you were like, you went with it. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, because I'm like super. I'm like self-conscious about. I mean, I'm not like overly self-conscious. I don't want to be like that person. Like, oh, I'm very insecure about my voice. Like, I'm insecure on a normal level about it to where I was surprised like when you said that, and because to me that wasn't the highlight of it, and I was assuming like. The rap part was going to be the highlight. That I was assuming like my high vocals were just going to be like maybe something you put echoey with a lot of reverb in the background, or something like that. But then that ended up being your favorite take, and then you just like went with that and
and so like
evolved.
And what was so difficult about it was that whenever I make something, I do it from scratch essentially, and I can sort of do melodic stuff, but I'm more on the like percussion side of things. And so building melodic content to fit something that's melodic, I've never done that before. And so
you had to work like backwards.
Yeah, I had to take you had a vocal on a beat, and I had to pull the beat out from underneath you, and then find something that fit where it was there.
Wasn't the same beat.
And somehow we got it there, and a friend of mine, shout out to Janet, helped me with some of the chords to that song, which are
awesome, by the way. Yeah, those are amazing.
Yeah, and then I put that in with all the synths and all the sound design that I had already built, and it was like, okay, we have something here. And then even the verses, I think, were completely just rapped, and then was like, well, what if we sang those too? And then all of a sudden we had we had the vocal idea, we had the chorus, but we didn't have the part before that, and then we got that to be singing.
And it was originally it was going to be just this stream of consciousness rap that I was doing, and I was only planning on it being like a minute long. Like I just kind of wanted it to be this weird like spoken word thing, and then it turned into something else. So then there was like the rewrites where you're like, oh well, maybe we should put a second verse. Like I originally didn't even have a second verse, and then you're like, well, maybe we should do a little bit more. And I'm like, yeah. And it was tough because I was trying to stay in like this authentic place of like not feeling pressured to like okay, we need to make the song. So like out of necessity, I have to write more lyrics. And so it was that's something I struggle with too, was just like making it how it was when I originally wrote it, and but also trying to go towards like our new vision for this song. Yeah. And I think hopefully we do.
I mean, you like it, right? Okay. Like, I love the fucking thing.
I fucking hate it.
You know what, all this being said? Dog shit song.
After we've been talking about it a while, I really think that...
Before we really unpacked it, I loved it.
We should just fucking stop. That's what I think.
Now we're done with everything.
I don't want anyone to know it. I don't want anyone to know about it. No. No more. No more songs.
Bye song.
Go. Yeah. We're gonna devolve into fucking dumb. If this wasn't playing, we would keep doing this for like a really long time. That's not a joke.
Freaking Jacob was like, I didn't know how like raunchy you guys were or whatever. Like, as almost a compliment because they appreciated it. But I'm like, we kind of had to tone it down a little They're like, what?
It actually was. Like, I can tell at the times that you're pulling back from.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Well, no, I'm happy that you did because, like, that's.
Yeah. Even this episode has been so much, and
I can't remember.
I'm happy about it, but I'm terrified.
My
and
brain
I think
sucks. So immediately, as soon as we're done talking about, I forget.
Yeah.
I just
feel
forget
like
about
just
it.
ripping the Band-Aid off and just giving it to the world and letting them hate us.
Yeah.
That'll be the therapy I need to be free. That's already how I felt after the first one.
Reality hit me more when my grandma commented on my Facebook.
Yeah.
About that she was proud, but it was too many F-bombs for the public, and I love my grandma.
Yeah.
I love my
your
grandma
too. Should I say what you said about?
No, dude, don't do that.
Should I do it to you now?
Okay, that's a little different. Like,
is it different?
Me and your mother have. Okay, no. I'm not going out. We're not doing this.
Yeah, you fucking asshole.
I want to let this go. I don't want this to become a thing. Like, I don't want to.
No, I'm
making this a thing.
You made this a thing.
No, I already feel bad because. No, there's too. I can't.
My brother. Do you want to read my brother texted me?
Did he see it?
Yeah, he saw it.
Oh my god, dude! Your whole family's gonna hate me. I didn't.
He said. He said made it to 55 minutes. Oh no, wait, hang on.
Made it to 55 minutes. I'm buying a gun. And I'm gonna go fucking kill Justin.
He sent me a photo of him watching it, and he said made it to about 18 minutes. ... Then reasons. He says now I need to fight Justin.
I knew it. Your brother's gonna whoop my ass. Your whole family's gonna kill me.
I said yes, you do. He said things. He said I'm gonna make you listen. Oh, and then he went to a different topic. Then he told me something I should listen to, his podcast thing. But yeah. You've made enemies.
I've made a lot of enemies in my life, and
it's okay.
I've made a lot of lovers too.
You're like your brain went like.
I know, I know, dude. I hate my fucking brain.
Deeper into it.
I know my brain just like played devil's advocate. It's like devil down now.
But hold on a second.
But wait up. Yeah. But wait up. No, so yeah, I don't want that to become a thing. I said what I said, and I'm gonna.
It's okay.
It's there, and I said it, and it was a joke, and it is different because your mother is a sweetheart and a saint, and I know her in real life. I do. We're friends.
Yes. Yeah.
We were like. I came over here like as a child, like in this basement. Yeah. We hung out and met your parents together. Mm-hmm. Didn't fuck either one of them. I didn't.
I swear to God.
I did not. And I don't have an intent to do so. And I will not. I promise I will not.
Good.
I just.
Who are you telling?
I don't know. I know, that's what I just thought. I'm not going to do it.
Like I actually think you're going to.
The pep talk that I have every morning.
This is you talking to yourself. You're not going to fucking do it.
You're not! You're better than this!
No matter how much you want it.
Get your dick out of people's moms!
Alright. So...
But yeah, I felt bad. This is my grandma commented on my thing, and then that was reality hit me, and then I was like, oh shit, like I have family that like watch my stuff and everything like that, and... Yeah. I don't know. To them, Grandma, if you watch this again, I did put an explicit content warning... Just to preface, I did put it.
You did do that.
I did put it there.
If she makes it to this part, she's dead already.
She's our number one fan. If she makes it here,
that would be She might be the only one that made it this far.
She might be. But Grandma, I love you, and I hope you know that I would never cuss like this.
What are you talking about? You do and you are.
That's what the message I want to give to her. Just a blatant. A blatant lie.
Only when I'm on camera am I this.
I just wanted to say that I didn't actually say those words you thought I said.
You gaslight your grandma.
It's you need to be better.
Grandma, this is on you, to be honest.
Why did you make me say it, Grandma?
It was her genetics.
But yeah, so it became real after that, and then I was like, oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's been a long time coming. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, we're getting older. Like, I just turned 30 this year.
Yeah.
So,
I'm 29.
yeah, dude. So, I mean, at this point, there's got to be a point where you just stop.
Yeah, that's my
You
thing.
just
It's
stop.
like-
You stop giving a shit, and it's
Yeah.
just like, this is who I am. These are my jokes. This is my humor.
yeah.
We all have levels to us. You know, we all have masks that we wear in different, what's the word that I want to say? Different depths that we operate at.
Right.
You know, who I am at work is different than who I am at home, and who I am at home is different than who I am in the bathroom at 3 a.m. while everyone's asleep.
Just sweating and crying.
No!
Waking everyone up.
I'm not. I'm just in the dark, pulling and closing the shower curtain.
Just to make sure there's still nobody there. Playing psychological chicken with
I
yourself.
keep getting scared of the dark, even though it's all dark. Oh no!
Ew. Wait.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It was already dark. There's no more darkness beyond.
I keep finding more darkness, but as soon as I open up, I can see more of it over here.
More, I swear.
Darkness isn't bad if it's.
If I see it.
What? If I see the darkness.
It's not truly there.
But yeah, so I mean, it is what it is, and so at this point, I just,
It's fine. It's
you know, and there was that thing that I had to let go. Once I saw that comment from my grandma, I was like, oh yeah, like other people from my family could watch this and they could know like this part of me that they might not have ever seen before, and like, I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's like us doing this is just being, we're opening ourselves up and we're being vulnerable. Like that's what this is.
Yeah.
I mean, as vulnerable as we can be.
No, I
and
agree. Yeah, and I like.
just giving people a lens into our world and how we are
Yeah.
together.
And they can. My thing is like, watch it if you want to or if you enjoy it. Don't. It's not. I'm not
Yeah.
stuffing this shit down anyone's throat. It's just like.
Yeah, for sure.
This is just us fucking around having fun like we normally would. And
Yes.
We always laugh, and our extended, friend group always fucking have a good, jolly good time. And it's always
jolly old time.
yeah, and it's never like mean spirited or like I don't feel like off like,
Unless I say it, then
it's bad.
then it's really me. I
Then it's-
really mean it.
Everything I've said.
Everything I've ever said, I meant it more
I-
than you think I meant
That's
it.
how authentic I am.
I'm so authentic.
All my jokes are real.
I have never said something that's wrong that I disagree with. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So it's just gonna be what it is. People are gonna watch, and they're gonna like it, or they're not gonna like it, and like that's it. It is what it is.
Yeah, dude. Either way, it's been fucking. This will be the last episode.
Either way, yeah, man. Either way, it's really. I don't want to do this
I'm
anymore.
deleting the channel right now. But no, I do want to. This is exciting because it's a project, and it's a thing to make things around, and it's us having fun, and I'm excited to consistently put things out. Even if it's just this, but I want to do we talked about Moondrip, and I'm so excited because that gives me a reason to like, dude, you gotta fucking actually finish it. Like all I have to do is lay down some background vocals, and then I gotta get it mastered, and then it's done.
Sorry, my brain just caught back up with.
No,
what you were
it's
saying.
fine.
I just came out of a portal.
I'm excited to put that out in however way we do, and hopefully some of it is through the YouTube channel. It'd be really fun to do a video for that if we could. We talked about that before. It's Waylon's fault.
Again, it's fucking Waylon. Fuck you, Waylon. I hope he watches this.
He better. If he doesn't watch this,
we're gonna know if you watch this or not because we're talking about you right now. And if you get to this, if you don't watch it, we're gonna know because you didn't get here.
It means you don't love us.
I just put that shit together.
Everyone else, they can watch or not, but if you don't
watch specifically, we'll fucking know.
We will know.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying the videos probably aren't there. We can make a different kind of video. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, regardless, we can still make a video. But yeah, I'm super excited for it. I think at this point we just need to release it, just get it out there.
It's like
it's building up at this point.
Yeah, and I don't want to like oversell it, but it's one of the things I'm probably most excited about having made and having been.
I feel like I'm
work on and what?
I feel like I'm very tampered down with it right now. Like I just want to get it out there. I just want to get it out there. I have zero expectations.
Yeah, and then that's good. I'm proud of it, and I don't want to sit on it any longer.
Yes,
and when I go to work on it, I'm not gonna feel that sense of pride. I'm just gonna be like, fuck, I gotta like it's at this point it's so hard to work on something you've been sitting on for so long. You lose the mojo of it. But I know that in my heart and from other people's reactions that like, oh, we got something here. It's cool. I'm happy with it. Again, I don't want to oversell it. I'm really happy that we collaborated on something and that it turned out as good as it did.
Yeah, dude.
And it took a long time.
It's a beautiful song. Like for real. Like it makes, if I really put my mind to listening to it with like brand new ears, yeah, it's just a great song. And the way that you did the beat and everything, like it makes me feel like it needs to be in a fucking, like in a trailer for some like coming of age story movie or some shit.
We should make the trailer.
Like just Juno. Just take the trailer for Juno or Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist and fucking, do you remember that movie?
I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah, everybody was like into that at that point or whatever. But you could take any of those movies and just play it over like one of those trailers. Fucking yeah. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I saw that one.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of... what am I thinking of?
You haven't seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
That's him. That's like a dark Jim Carrey movie, right?
Dude, well, it's sad. It's so sad. It's probably one of my favorite movies ever.
I saw Yes Man again recently, and that thing it holds up.
Jim Carrey's just good.
So like, yeah. There's a part of me that's afraid to revisit some of those old movies. Not actually, but like I'm like, oh, will things start to feel dated in a way that I can't enjoy in the way that I remember enjoying them? And I don't know. That's probably bullshit. I just don't really watch that many movies in general. But
no, that's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, you did the. Well, no, that's not true. I was gonna say you said the same thing about.
Feelings don't matter.
Yeah, whatever I said about you, fuck you.
Yeah, whatever I did was right. What you do was wrong.
I was gonna make the example of you saying "Whose Line," but you're talking about the new version rather than the old version.
We have the opposite problem. I don't know. I didn't overthink that, so that could.
No, I know
there could be holes in what I just said, but
I'm gonna assume it's airtight.
It's totally totally legit.
I don't feel like it.
I don't have the brain power to argue with that. But yeah, go and fucking watch Eternal Sunshine.
Oh, dude.
Of the fucking Spotless Mind.
Can we talk about The Lighthouse?
The fucking Lighthouse, dude.
I made Justin watch The Lighthouse with me. And
Hark! Yeah.
Dude, he just farts all the time. And they yell, and there's...
It's bad luck to kill a seabird.
Bad luck to kill a seabird.
Bad luck to kill a seabird.
He said if he had a steak, he'd fuck it.
Yeah, dude, there's so much shit.
They're fucking.
I can't-
They're drinking the goddamn kerosene with honey in it. Like that's what this podcast will become by episode 4.
We're gonna turn into that. Regardless.
Which one is gonna be? I feel like you gotta be fucking Willem Dafoe.
I fucking feel like I have to be too. Unfortunately,
I have to do it. You're
He
the
fucking
old. You're an old
farts?
sea captain who farts. No, dude. What did I say?
I'm fucking naked up in the lighthouse.
Yeah,
Dude,
no.
dude, no. What was he doing?
You know what he was doing.
I don't know what he was doing, and it was never answered to me. That's the thing with that movie is it's such a fucking metaphysical. There's so much shit going on that it goes in and out of like, is this a literal thing that I'm seeing? Is this a literal, something that's actually happening? They're trying to convey, or is this like a metaphor?
Yeah.
Because he was naked up in the fucking lighthouse. You just see him looking like he's fucking nodding off, like in the first Spider-Man, where he's just like, meh, like he's drooling, and he's naked clearly. And then the dude goes up there and looks up, and then there's like fucking tentacles that are like
Yeah.
slithering across, and it oozes down on him. It looks a lot like cum. So I don't know what, like if it was a metaphor, like did he imagine the tentacle? And that's a metaphor.
And he's not making a joke. It actually, I'm convinced that he was up there actually jerking off in the.
Oh yeah, yeah. Also, yeah, we did not say like spoiler warning for any of that shit either. So sorry if you haven't
okay.
seen it and you didn't want to know about.
No,
any of
no,
that,
that's
but
whatever. Who cares?
I care.
Well, even if they watch it, they're not gonna have anything to go off of.
Even if they do,
Even if I explain,
even
to
if
them
they
word
watch the
for
whole
word.
movie, they're gonna have nothing to go off of. That's what I
Yeah.
feel like.
I watched it twice. That was the second
You
time I
can't
watched
spoil that movie.
it. Yeah.
There's not that. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Like you couldn't.
No, you couldn't.
I could tell you specifically what happened, but you still would be like, wait, though, how?
Yeah. No, the bird scene.
And why?
When he.
Dude, and he beats the bird to death. He beats the shit. I don't know why either.
He's pissed. The bird's
All
looking
you
at him
all you
weird.
see up until that point is that he's having a lot of interactions with this bird. This bird just keeps showing up.
Yeah.
But it's weird, like it's sort of like this omen or something that keeps showing up, and I think it's a metaphor for something else. But then he like breaks that when he fucking kills it. Like he literally, like up until that point, I was just like, oh, okay, it's less about him actually seeing a bird, and it's more about the movie's trying to show me just that he is experiencing some sense of unease through this bird. But then he actually kills the bird.
Yeah, I feel like he's under so much pressure and the torment and just the shit he's dealing with and the guy, but he has no control over the guy. And so this bird's looking at him funny, and this bird's fucking with him. He can control the situation and lash out on the bird and kill the bird. That's how he can vent his frustration. Because he's just pissed and he has no control.
Why'd you go and spill your beans?
Dude, that's gonna be us.
Why'd you go and
That's not a camera.
spill your beans?
Don't talk into that.
I'm talking into it. But yeah, definitely a good movie. A24
Yeah.
is fucking pumping them out, man.
Yeah, dude. And you got me
Like
to
I
watch
told. Well, yeah. What did I get you to watch?
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah. It's a beautiful,
Really, really good.
such a good movie, dude.
Very, very
tears. I man-teared all over the place at the end.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I have to say that. What the fuck is the phrase man-tears? I cried.
I cried. Okay.
I fucking cried at the end of it, all right? Not out loud. I did it to my...
You push it down as deep as you can.
It's in a hole in my heart.
Dude, did you watch... I've only watched one episode, but there's the new Jeffrey Dahmer thing.
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, I won't spoil anything.
Did you watch it?
I watched the first episode.
Don't
I
tell
won't
me.
spoil anything, but...
I mean, I know who Jeffrey
No,
Dahmer is.
there's a moment when you have... Okay, I don't know when this takes place. I want to say 90s? When was he killing people? Do you know? It doesn't matter. But
know.
you have,
Yeah, let's say
there's a moment when
90s.
you have, I'll just
80s.
say, okay, sure, 80s or 90s, something like that. You have the father of a, I won't even say who, the father of a character, and he like starts to cry, and I think they're like regurgitating what really happened because they had like a microphone and stuff. Like the show tries to be accurate to what actually happened. All I'm saying.
Right.
What I was getting at is you have an older guy
Yeah.
of that time, and he's still older. So like a much older. Now he would
Yeah.
be like 70 or 80 or older, like starting to cry, and then you see him like he goes and then he just like stuffs it back down and like he like he's so, all I'm saying, he's so like he's not allowed to have those emotions. He's of that age
He's malfunctioning.
that it's happening, and he's like, don't do it. You're not allowed to feel.
Yeah.
And it's powerful.
It's fucking
'Cause
malfunctioning, man.
That's how I registered that.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a funny thing, but like that is a very real thing. Man, it's like societal
Yeah.
pressures at work there.
Yeah.
And that's like a visual manifestation of that happening. I think that's why, well, anytime I see that, again, we talked about fucking Will Smith and having like the saddest face. I remember that.
Yeah.
I think that's why he's so sad to me, because he conveys that so well to me. And that's very relatable to me, obviously, because I have a penis.
I'm Will Smith.
I am. It's relatable to me
because I am Will Smith.
I am obviously Will Smith, so
Yes.
I feel what he feels.
And remember what you said earlier about you never have lied.
I've never.
You don't lie about anything.
I've never lied about it.
So you can take his word for it.
You know that I'm telling the truth.
You know that I'm Will Smith.
You, I didn't even have to say it. Really, you knew from the moment you saw me.
Yeah, we didn't have to go into this.
That's why we're getting so many views, because people are like, "Oh shit, there's fucking Will Smith."
That's Will Smith.
Will Smith is on this fucking like.
He's talking about cum and his dick a lot. That's Will Smith.
Do you know? Do you know Will Smith fucked Lance's mom?
Oh fuck.
I don't want to do this anymore. All right. But yeah, that is a very real thing, and that's a malfunction. That's what's happening.
What's a mouth? Oh,
It's the most, like, when you get that.
it's kind of beautiful because it's like there's a reason that guy's like that, or any older
Yeah, you can
generation guys
see
like
his
that.
life.
Like we,
He's been tempered.
yeah, like I'm an emotional guy, and I like have found a lot of value in that. Or I've like gotten over the part of me that like needs to like man up, like don't be that. Like I've gotten over that for the most part, but
Yeah.
in an older generation, like they didn't have that. So like, but there's a purity in that too, where it's not like I can't be like, hey, dad or grandpa or whoever, like you need to start spilling your emotions. Like no, like they are an entity that has been harnessed. And there's value in that for them and for their
Yeah, dude.
time, and
They
there's
are-
a reason they're like that. They're not bad for it. That's
They are a
just-
diamond of
yeah
trauma.
of their, well, it could be, or they're just a diamond of their environment. The pressure, not I don't even
of
mean
their self-imposed and society-imposed pressures.
yeah, and I don't even mean pressure in a bad way. I just mean they're like if they have an emotion, they can tuck it away and then they just keep going forward, and that probably works really well for them in a way that it would really fuck them up to have to open that door. Maybe
Yeah.
it would be worth it in the long run, but would it? I don't know. Like that would like maybe destroy their character that they've built over however many years. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a really tough question to answer.
Because like I can't imagine.
I don't know about that.
You know, someone like my dad or my dad's age, like going to like therapy now and then like starting to like unravel the things or whatever.
Well, I think that might be a simplistic way of looking at it too, because I think like when we think about our dad and our grandpas and stuff, I think I would say that I probably have a very closed view of them, and a lot of that has to do with that there's never been that emotional. Like my dad's never emotionally opened up to me, or whatever, as like a typical thing dads don't do or whatever. But I think as they get older, or what I would hope, and because their life isn't in shambles, that at some point they learned how to do it and make it work for them. So I do
Right.
think they're doing something right.
Yeah, and I think we're saying the same thing. And what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to humanize that perspective rather than say, that's wrong or incorrect, because I'm able to be open with myself.
We're saying
and
the
how
same
come
thing.
they're not? They must be flawed, and I must.
Because that's what I was saying
must
is like
be
I
good.
don't. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
saying like I don't think it's
Yeah.
necessarily a problem anymore.
And they'll
at this
show
point.
love, and they'll show love or whatever it is in so many other ways. And like, I guess my dad is an example. I look up to my dad so much. Like he gets shit done, and I'm like, why? How come I'm not like that? My brother is very much the same, and
Yeah.
like that's great. And they have characteristics, attributes that I admire so much, and I feel like, oh, what happened where I'm a little, but I have my own qualities and shit. But like, yeah, I don't know. Just, it's interesting. But I do think it's like a generational thing where, every iteration of a generation, like maybe they start to open up a bit. Maybe their next generation will close up a bit. I don't fucking know. I don't think we got it figured out. Like everyone's,
No, I definitely don't.
there's
think
so
that we
much
have
like
it figured out.
rampant depression and anxiety.
Well, and also there's still, yeah. I think what we're doing now is we're swinging hard in the other direction
yeah.
to try to equal out. Like which is fair, but yeah, I think we're at the point now where like toxic masculinity and that whole old way of doing things, and people, the Duck Dynasty guy like getting in
Yeah.
trouble, and like those guys. I'm not trying to be the devil's advocate for fucking the Duck Dynasty guy or anything like that. I'm just saying it's like Bill Burr has a fucking bit about that where he's like,
What did you think he thought?
what did you think he thought? He's out he's wearing camo out in the middle of a
Yeah.
boat.
He's
What
talking
do you think his thoughts about?
Yeah, it was like some homophobic thing or whatever.
Yes, and I'm not. Yeah, I'm really in real life. I'm not defending. I actually don't even really know fully what happened with all of that or whatever. But I think we're at the point now where a lot of people are starting to realize that like, we kind of threw the baby with the
threw the baby out with the bathwater.
threw the baby out with the bathwater.
See, I helped you there. I could have.
You did. I
ruined
got
that.
super fucking confused when I started saying that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I think we might have
could
thrown the
had a
baby
Hobbit
out.
moment again. We had a babe.
Baby.
We had Babe Ruth.
We had a bad day.
I just wanted to make you sit with that.
I know, yeah. I fucking hate myself.
Yeah, it's good.
But no, I think in a lot of ways, and I'm not speaking for all of society because I think that people that do that are dumb. But from the way my perspective, I think we're starting to realize we might have thrown the baby out with the bathwater, because a lot of those old men that we sort of look at that as like a problem, like, oh, he's not emotionally in tune, and he's closed off and repressed and hardened and stern and stoic and all of those different things, that I think we're getting to the part now where we realize like, oh, there is some utility to that.
Yes.
Because there 100%
yeah.
is.
That is,
because if you do the opposite of that, like, what do you have?
Yeah, that's my
And
dilemma.
I think we've seen that.
I feel like incapacitated by my shit. I'm very like, I feel like I think about myself too much because I'm like, oh, I have all these problems and blah blah blah, and I'm like just trying to sort through that, and it's almost like I have the ability to do that because I'm not weighed down by a lot of other shit. But it's almost like self-indulgent. It's like I almost wish I feel like if I needed to focus my energy to like protect and build and create a life like in a very like man's man type of way, I might be able to like turn the volume down on the demons inside my head that kind of run rampant because I'm untethered to certain responsibility. Does that make sense?
I think.
I'm just like
Like sort of, you would be
I think
operating
I think
more
of
on
someone
a
like my dad
surface
as
level.
an incredibly productive, hardworking person, and I think
Right.
of myself as occasionally like I don't know, lazy in my own way, or like it takes me a while to get to things, and then I end up like spinning about it and making myself anxious and being like too self-critical. And it's like, what if I just didn't self-indulge in that mindset and I just was proactive and like stopped bearing myself under the weight of my own spinning head about myself.
Complexity. So almost like in a surface level, like you wish you were simpler type of thing, or like what if I was?
You're saying there's utility.
Yeah.
I think my utility in society to be, or even just in my small circle, just to, I don't know. It's almost like I'm putting myself down because I'm not, though, because I know my value in other aspects, but there's a part of me that wishes I was better at, like, I don't know, upkeep with the house and picking things up, taking care of things, picking up projects, helping people out, all these things.
Yeah.
And I feel buried, and I don't do that stuff as much as I sit with myself and worry about my own shit. And then it's like a selfish thing where I'm like, why am I spending so much time in my head when I could be out providing value to other folks? And if I was a little bit less invested in my emotions, maybe I would be that kind of person. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Maybe I'm trying to tie into what you're saying, which is like,
yeah, no, and
there's a gap created by being an emotional person that I feel like if I was out of that hole, I might just be able to look around and be like, do these things need to get done.
yeah, just from a very like goal-oriented standpoint.
I think you're probably a bit of both, because you're very like work type of guy.
Yeah, and well, yeah,
But you're
and
also like you're pretty tuned with your emotions and stuff.
yeah. It's coming up again. Push it down. Okay.
Fucking blow a gasket.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts. It burns me.
That's what I imagine when I was talking about that clip from that show, when he starts and then he just grips himself and I'm normal, I'm fine.
I'm not fucking gay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's all right though. We are all a little gay.
It's good. It's good. It's good to be gay.
Let's go in. Let's walk into this one.
Let's walk deeper into it.
Let's talk about all of that. Let's unpack all of it. No, yeah, no, I think for me, that's what I mean, is like I found the utility in it. In
what?
In that mode of being, like that, you know, I've worked alongside a lot of guys like that, like my dad, a lot of guys that remind me of my dad and my family and people that I was raised with, but that guy, you know, that man, like the repressed, you know, like those guys, I've worked with a lot of those guys. And, you know, when I was a kid, I used to like, I wanted to rebel, right? So like my dad was like that. And so like I tried to go like the opposite direction, and I did for sure. Mm-hmm. But when I started getting a little bit older and I got myself together a little bit, I started realizing like there's something to be said about that frame of mind, and there's a utility in that, and a utility in being able to like compartmentalize your emotion and think from a standpoint of, or having a goal of thinking from a standpoint of logic rather than emotion, and acting out of those things, and being able to understand that emotions matter and my emotions are valid. I'm trying to think of how to say this without shitting on myself. Like,
I just thought for some reason the song "And Be Simple."
That's really all you need to know. You just play Simple Man.
My ADD took over, and I like left. I left for a minute, and I came back with that, and then I started giggling to myself.
As I'm talking, you just hear it.
I just hear Leonard Skinner. kind of man. All right.
No, and I think, yeah, I mean, I think there is, you know, I personally went through some stuff where I just had to sort of pull myself up by the bootstraps type of situation. And like, I found the utility in that, and I found the utility in, you know, that there is, to me, there is certain things that are more important than my own emotions. Well, there's a lot of things actually that are a lot more important than my emotions. And there's things in life that I believe are more meaningful and worth putting effort into than just, they matter more than my emotions, basically.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, I think there's a utility to that. I think there's a utility because, you know, like,
Absolutely there is. I think.
Well, my thing is, like, what are we going to do when we get rid of those guys? Like, you really want those guys gone? You really want the guy that if there's a zombie apocalypse or if, like, some real shit is going down,
Yeah.
you want that guy gone? Like, that guy that's going to fucking lock it up. We need to fucking, like, button up the hatch, shut the fuck up, and get in the fucking van.
Yeah.
And we gotta do this, and we gotta do this.
Yeah.
And know that person's not coming in this house. I will fucking kill them. Like, that guy, you gotta have that guy.
It's a good guy.
There's an element to that guy that's,
Yeah.
you know.
We don't want none of that guy. Yeah. No, I agree for sure.
There's gotta be a balance.
Yeah.
There's gotta be a balance. So yeah, when I don't know.
Because when this shit, I'm fucked when the shit hits the fan.
I also don't think that it's a coincidence that you're seeing, you know, that statistics show that there's been a, like, dramatic rise of, like, mental health issues and depression and stuff like that, which is weird because things should be getting better.
Well, you'd think.
And
I feel like, I hope that we'd figure it out at some point. The optimist in me hopes it's in this weird wave of, like, I truly, truly believe it's because of this. Like, I spend more time on this phone than most people do. I know that's true because I work from home, and so I have the opportunity to, like, always have a podcast playing or something like that. That being said, it, like, creates such a problem with dissociating with reality. Like, it's like a dopamine addiction. And so anyway, I think the internet age has created depressed folks. And the internet shit's never going to go away, but I think we're kind of ironing out what issues that's causing on the human level, where it's like, it's like we're babies and a baby was just handed 10 pounds of candy and we're like, of course I'll eat all this candy. Like,
yeah.
And no one has...
Of course I will eat all of this candy.
And no one knew that the candy would fucking kill the baby. Or, you know, like, you're not getting the nutrition you need until you eat all 10 pounds. And then it's like, oh, shit. Well, now we know. And so I think right now we're seeing the adverse effects of, like, what the power to connect with anyone at any given time and to see any piece of media at any given time. Like,
well,
what that does
now
to
I'm
the
wondering...
brain. I think our generation... Like, every generation gets a little bit, like, I think a little, I'm saying softer, but I don't mean in a negative way. Like, we get more, like, able to open up and not close everything in. But then also you have this, which is, like, I don't know. It's that, and it's also, like, I don't have to socialize that much because I have this. I don't need to, like, you know, we talked about, like, couch co-op. We don't need to have our friends in the same room anymore. And so...
My interactions are shallow.
Yeah, you only get, like, pieces of people, and you don't get the full thing, and the full thing can be enriching, but that's why everyone's anxious, and everyone's, like...
even for yourself, too, because I've noticed, like, even myself, I don't just get pieces of people get pieces of me.
Yeah.
Because of it, too. Like, I don't... Instead of reaching out to, like, talk to somebody, like, I don't do it so much anymore, but, like, there was a huge phase I went through where... Instead of reaching out and talking to somebody about how I was feeling, I would just post, like, a passive-aggressive social media post.
Yeah.
To, like, be this very sad, pathetic cry for help that's like covert and put it out into the world. And that was me just being like, help me.
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't say that. I just was like, random quote from goodreads.com.
Yeah.
And I would put it out there and be like, hopefully someone knows what I mean.
Yeah.
And just...
I hate that guy.
I know, dude.
I hate that guy. I've known so many of those guys.
Yeah, well, okay.
I've never known that. Like, my relationship with you has never been that. So I
mean, I will say that I'm not saying that like anything that I post that's a quote is me doing that.
Now I'm gonna start reading them.
Don't read it. They're all...
No,
really the biggest part was just like, at one point I was like, you know what? Like, if I'm gonna participate in social media and like this is gonna be a platform or whatever, like we all get a platform, and I'm gonna have a platform. I want to share positivity, and I want to share, you know, just positive quotes and shit like that. So there's a lot. Not everything I share has the intent of like it's not a cry for help.
Yeah, well, I
if you read all of my quotes with the idea of like, what is he trying to ask for help?
I had assumed you were talking about
confused.
a younger version of you.
But no, I mean, and even still today, I do versions of that though.
You're saying the passive aggressive thing?
Yeah, I still do. Like, I totally do. Like,
well, stop.
I don't know. I'm trying to
Just call her, dude.
just fucking call her, man. What are you doing? Who?
Her, you know, whoever it's about.
Damn it.
Yeah. What the fuck? Damn it, you got me on that
You
one.
got me again.
I do know who it is.
Do you have your mom's number?
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Ah! It's back! I did it again.
Also, what a dumb question. Of course I have my mom's number.
Yeah, that was... Hey, you got your mom's number? Does your mom talk to you?
Do you talk to your mom ever?
I'm going to talk to your mom.
She's gonna beat the shit out of me.
I need to quit it. We just need to be done.
She's not. She would never do that.
But you said that, and
She's
my
gonna
brain
cry.
immediately just was like...
She's gonna cry and hug me.
Ooh. Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna, when I see her in person again, I'm going to like wholesomely
She
apologize.
probably hasn't even seen it. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We're making a huge deal about
I'm
him making a silly
I'm
joke.
simultaneously insecure and continuing to do it at the same time. Like, I'm caught in this weird spot of like,
beautiful
I feel
balance.
really bad, but like it's really funny
It
though
is
that
funny. And it's funnier because of how bad you feel.
I know. It's kind of, I don't know.
It's kind of beautiful.
It's kind of your mom's kind of beautiful. Like she.
Oh fuck.
In a very wholesome way.
Should we wrap this up?
Well, let's put a button on what the fuck we were saying. What was the last thing we were saying?
We were talking about the guy that the utility of the guy that has to do the thing, and then you being the guy that might passively aggressively post a thing, and your social media presence.
Oh, yes. No, there was a last thing that I was gonna say. Yeah, but basically, I think we only get pieces of people, and then
you only give pieces of yourself.
we only give pieces of ourselves too. Like that's something that I do all the time, and I feel like we're all secretly like we're like crying out for help. Like we want something real, but we like before social media, like you had to. One, I think it was the society thing that would like the societal pressures and just gender roles and like all of those different things that would create that stern man that guy, if he wanted real connection or real interaction or whatever, he would have to I gotta fucking put my boots on, I gotta go down, I gotta go get it.
Yeah.
Like, and then you got his friends, whatever, at high school were like hyping him up, like, yeah, fucking go talk to her. What are you doing, man? Like, yeah.
Well, even not that, like any person had to do that. Like,
well, yeah, not just him. I'm not saying just him. I just
yeah, I get what you're saying.
To add a caricature to it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it, like this, I don't know, it's kind of corny almost to be like, the phone's killing us, but it's like, people don't realize how new this is. Like, it feels so normal, but like 20 years, 25 years, like, that's
we're all
such
going to be dead.
Yes, but I'm saying 25 years or whatever, of our time on Earth over how long humanity's been here is such a small amount of time. And so our sample size of what it's like to have one of these is just the time we're in right now. It's we don't, and this is like so much power. And so you have all the pain of what that does to people, which is not embedded in like how we were built as humans, like evolutionarily, like that, like you're missing parts of people, and like it makes you, like I have mild social anxiety every now and then, and I think that wouldn't happen if anytime you wanted to be around someone, you had to be around them. Like, isn't that insane that you can be around people without being around them? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a weird ass.
Yeah,
well, and you're not.
It's just so normalized that it's hard to even think about it as like, no, it's not weird. It's not. It's like that's normal. That's how life is. It's like it wasn't like that, right before our time.
Right.
And like, it wasn't like that all of the time before that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's very, very brand new.
Yeah.
It's going to be like smoking. I'm telling you right now. It's going to be like fucking smoking.
Oh, where it's a thing and everyone does it. And
yeah,
like,
and
oh shit, it
eventually,
kills us.
Yeah, eventually it's going to be like, yeah,
that's a good analogy.
Well, also, my genuine thoughts on it is that I would never just go flat, like, I'm not just going to be straight up and just be like, oh, the phone's evil. Like, we need to just get rid of our phones and go live butt naked in the woods. Like, we should for a little bit, because
that'd be cool.
Because that'd be really fun.
I'd like that.
The rainforest.
Yeah.
You're wet.
Dude, the rain. You would die so quickly.
You would die really fast in the rainforest.
One bug would touch you and you would explode.
Dude, a fucking mosquito would suck all of the blood out of your body immediately. Just.
It's this big and
it just blows up.
You turn blown white.
You just turn into a skeleton.
With skin stretched around it.
Oh, God. Ew. I don't like that. But no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't just flat out be like, oh, the phone's evil. Like, we just need to be butt naked in the woods. Do that whole thing. But I will say that I think it's a tool, and it's great that we've created it. But I think we have a clouded system right now that is driven mostly by monetary gain. So our ultimate goal, like the companies that are making these phones aren't like, hey, how can we make these so it's going to be the best for our mental health and well-being? It's not about that.
They're
it's about like
they're playing the same game everyone else is, which is like we have to compete with everyone else who is trying to get everyone's attention.
They want you addicted. Like they're like, buy the next. And we want you that.
I don't even necessarily think it's evil. It is in its at the heart of it, but I don't think there's anyone with evil intention. It's more just like we have to compete. We have to make our product
that we made.
We want to be a part of, so we have to follow the stream.
Yeah. I think it's a tool, and I think
you know what I think it is? It's like we humans don't do well with all the power in the world. We're not, unless we really figure it out or go through a lot of hardship, we're not capable of having all. I think of candy as like a good example. We can't have all the candy in the world. It's the same thing with like heroin. It's like supposedly the best feeling in the world, but it's like, well, you can't just do that and then you'll rot away and you'll die. And exactly. So it's like heroin. It's like very addicting.
I would be doing heroin right now if that was the case. Like
if
there was zero consequences, that'd be amazing.
That'd be it.
Fucking heroin.
Let's do it.
I'm an advocate.
I support it.
I'm an ally.
I am an alien.
I
am Tim Allen.
I am Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Yep.
Dude, I miss that show.
Yeah, my dad watched that a lot.
Not even gonna lie. But yeah, to button that up, phones not completely evil.
Yeah, I just think what I was saying is it's just too much power, and we don't
too much power, and we're dumb brain.
Know how to like. Oh, this is a lot.
We're stupid.
I do think the next
and we have bad parents. Like the system, the system is our parents, and we are children.
Yeah,
like human beings are children, and we don't know how to moderate ourselves. And the system is like our parents, but they're like really bad parents.
Like, oh, they like candy. Keep giving candy.
Oh, he really likes when I give him a fucking bunch of cookies. Let me shove.
Why don't I do that for?
Oh, you crying, you baby? Fucking eat a dumb cookie, you fucking baby.
A dumb cookie.
Eat a dumb cookie.
Eat a stupid cookie.
Eat a stupid cookie and get dumber, you dumb baby. You fucking stupid baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it's like. But
All right.
yeah.
I think that's a good way to button it up.
Yeah, button that up. There's a utility to, being a man sometimes.
Yeah.
It's okay to be a man.
But we say that as very fucking. I'm a softie.
And I'm not saying man, and I'm not making man synonymous with emotionless. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying stereotypical
Like
man. It's okay. Yeah.
Now kiss me.
Now let's make out really hard.